Week 19, everybody, welcome back. Well, after Sunday's 50-mile bike ride, yesterday, Monday, should have been a swim, but an arthritic shoulder put paid to any thoughts about swimming yesterday and today. So today is a 70-minute run, including 10, 8, 6, 4 2-minute efforts, ranging from 7:45 pacing down to 6:55. So the shoulder's fine for running, so I'm looking forward to this session. Tomorrow, Wednesday, a couple of hours on the bike. Thursday, driving up to the Lake District, so it's a rest day. Friday, I'm hoping to get out for a couple of hours running. And then Saturday is the day before Fred Whitton. So yeah, Saturday, I'm going to do about 1 hour easy on the bike. And the plan for that is to go about half an hour away from our bunk barn, to go and spectate my wife and her friends who are doing the lap. So I'm going to do a nice easy 1 hour on the bike with a couple of hours picnic stop in the middle. So I'm looking forward to that. The weather for this weekend is great. So for Saturday for the lap and Sunday for the Fred Whitton, pretty good weather forecast. So for this run, I'm trying to be very, very good with all the paces, including warm up and cool down. So 9-minute miling for 15 minutes. 4 by 20 seconds, fast strides. Then we're doing 10 minutes at 7:45, 8 minutes 7:35, 6 minutes 7:25, 4 minutes 7:15, finishing with 2 minutes at 6:55s with walk jog recoveries. This is just a quick check that I got my video on the right setting. Yeah, it looks like I have. Also had it on time lapse for a minute. We're all good. So yeah, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, walk jog recoveries, 9-minute miling, warm up, cool down. Should feel fairly comfortable. Chest is feeling a hell of a lot better. It's just this arthritic shoulder. It's on the mend today, but definitely not got an hour of front crawl in it. So ignore the swimming, focus on run and bike for this week only. I found these little 20-second sprints with 40-second recovery is really good at waking the legs up, getting the hips moving, getting ready for the efforts. So I'm just about to kick off with those any second. First the 20-second sprints. Let's go. There we go, it's about 6-minute mile pace, 40-second walk, although I might have to stop for a quick loo visit, or a wild one anyway. Okay, that's the 4 20-second sprints done. I've got 2-minute nice and easy into the first 10-minute effort, which is 7:45 miling. So after 20-second sprints at about 6 down to 5:30 miling, 7:45 doesn't feel too bad. 10-minute block. Not sure what the recoveries are in this session. Minute and a half maybe? I think they're about a minute and a half. Okay, 2-minute jog into a 10-minute marathon pace-ish effort, I suppose. Little calves over the side there. Yeah, that's the 10 done. 7:40 miling. The 8 done. 7:28, 7:30 miling. So for the 6, I go 7:20, 7:10, 7-minute milings. That's the plan. 6 minutes, 7:18 pace. That felt amazing. That felt really flowy, felt really smooth. Took me back to 2019 when 7:26 was my marathon pace. That felt awesome. I love that. Right, 4 minutes, 7:10 to go, then 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay, halfway through the 4-minute effort. Of course there's a hill in it, but I'm at the top. about to start going down the other side. Thank God for that. 2 minutes to go, and I've turned around to go the other way. Otherwise I'm going to finish my 2-minute effort halfway up a hill. I'm going to go back this way a little bit. 7:06 that was. Target was what? 7:15. All of them have been at least 5 seconds ahead, which is pretty decent, to be honest. Feeling great. Feeling great. I can even lift this arm up. This is my arthritic shoulder, look. Right, 2 minutes. Somewhere between 6:55 and 7-minute miles. And that's the 2 minutes done. 6:47 pace. Oh my word. Sometimes sessions just feel great, don't they? Felt really good. All the paces felt manageable, which they should. It's only the last 2 or 3 years where I've struggled, but those paces are more than manageable. And it makes me think back to some sessions like that, going back 4 or 5 years, that felt good like that, pushing it at the end. Oh boy, that's amazing. Right, 30 seconds more, cool down walk, and then I think I got like a 10-minute cool down run back home, which is about right. So I'm about a mile and a minute away, so fantastic. Good morning. So I am in Witherslack now, South Lake District. It's Friday before Fred Whitton on Sunday. I'm just heading out for a little trail run. I've planned a 10-mile route. How much of it I'll do, I don't know. But what a beautiful location, beautiful morning. Temperature's lovely, sun's shining, birds are singing. Couldn't get any better. And I'm going to show you lots of bits of this route because it's stunning. Just come around a corner out of that wooded bit, and this is what I see. Lambs in the fields. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. What a morning. Hedgerows full of wild garlic here, smells amazing. About 1 mile in, onto a lovely little quiet back road, hills all around. So yeah, I've got an easy up to 2 hour trail run today, 1 hour on the bike tomorrow, and then Fred Whitton on Sunday. Yesterday was just a rest day because we drove up here from Norfolk. Bluebells in the fields, look, or in the verges, gorgeous. And after this, today we're heading off, go and get some lunch, and then for a bit of a wander around Ambleside. So the aim of today is purely time on feet, keeping it nice and easy, and soaking up these amazing views, and just giving the legs a good stretch. Certainly not worried about pace, certainly not worried about time. If there's a little hill or a big hill, I'm walking up it, try and keep the heart rate down, but it's just beautiful, soulful time on feet. Can you hear the birds? I just went past a little cottage a second ago with the most amazing views, but I didn't get my GoPro out in time, but I think I might be snaking back across in front of it, just about here. Let me see if I am. Here's the view. Absolutely dreamy. There, horse over there. And there's the cottage at the top. Can you see it? Can you see the horse running with us? Amazing. You might not be able to. Let me have a little look here. Hang on. Oh, look. There's the cottage with the incredible view. And there's some horses. Look, hello. They got no interest in me. Why would they when they've got this amazing view all around them? Look at it. Trouble with runs like these, I'm over 3 miles already. They go far too quickly. Little steep one. I'm not going to run the whole of this. Once I start to notice my heart rate is getting a bit high, I'll just walk, which is about there. So I'm just over 4 miles in, and I know the biggest bit of elevation on this loop that I've planned is at the end of the run, so purposely just taking it super easy, which is what the whole thing should be. I'm here for Fred Whitton, not a little trail run on the Friday, so this is just bonus extra. Just rising up over a little apple orchard on the side of a hill here, and now we're coming past the church. Hopefully this should tell me where I am. With a slack church and barrack hall. Some of the houses you see along these routes are incredible. Look at that place, what a beauty. Honestly, it's idyllic around here. Here's our little football field, look. So we're about 5 miles from where my parents used to live for 10 years. My dad moved up, well, my dad and my stepmom moved up here to retire, and because my dad was ill with Huntington's disease, he wanted to get up here in the hills for his last few years. So we had about 10 years where us kids would come up here every holiday and supposed to spend the most amazing weeks swimming in Lake Coniston, walking the hills, just fabulous good family times. Oh, walk again. So it's lovely to come back. About 8 years since my dad died, and also to bring some friends and show them around. It's really beautiful, lovely. I forgot I planned a little bit of single track on this run. I sort of hooked 2 commute loops together to try and make one 10-mile or so. No idea what I'm going to get, but it's amazing so far. So we're up on the hillside now, going up over that school that I just ran past, somewhere down in the trees there. So my run, I think, has gone around this hillside, and now I'm going kind of up the side of it. 6 miles done. So tomorrow my wife and 7 or 8 of her friends are running the Lap Ultra Trail Run, which is a 47-mile loop round Windermere. It's not a lake. 47-mile loop round Windermere. So it works really nicely in that I can drop them at the start, track them, support them, pick them up at the finish, take them home or back to the Airbnb, have a few hours kit myself, and then head out on the Fred Whitton Challenge. I don't know if it's planned like that, but it's going to work really well. And if they've got 47 miles of trails like these, they're in for an absolute treat. A couple of them have never been to the Lake District before. It's the most beautiful place, and they're going to love it. It's going to be challenging. There's a lot of elevation, but they know that and have trained for it, or as well as you can, living in Norfolk. But coming up towards 7 miles in now, more of these lovely old buildings. Oh, we'll get a bit of a downhill. Oh. Whitterslack Hall farmhouse and bed and breakfast. What a place to stay. Look at the view out your bedroom windows. Now, if I remember rightly, I think my run goes up and over a bit of that. I don't think I've had the real steep bit yet. Turning left here. Okay, let's see. Amazing old agricultural abandoned barns. What a place to build a house. Chapel Head Scar, nesting peregrines. Look at that. Whoop, thought I was going that way. We're going this way. Let's just stop for a minute and admire this view. I came from down there. There were the cows I saw over there. And then a steep climb up with a slack hall where I just was over there. So this skirts the side of this hillside and then drops back down to the B&B, but about 7.5 miles in. Look at that. Look at it. See over there somewhere? Amazing. This is Whitbarrow Scar. Well up above where we started the climb now. And starting to turn, starting to head towards 2 miles to the finish. Most of which should be downhill. So here is the top of Whitbarrow Scar. Look at this place. Look all around us, what an incredible view. South Lake District at its finest. There's the southern estuary over there. Our cycle barn is down there somewhere. And just look all around. On a day like this, there is nowhere better than this. It's stunning. And for me, I've now got 2 miles straight down there towards that bridge you can see right in the distance. That's Newby Bridge over there, but just dropping down there into the valley. I sound like I know where I'm going. I know a few pointers, but most importantly I've got the route downloaded on my watch. So right, battery's getting a bit low because it's so beautiful. I've been filming loads. Gonna head down there, back down to the bike barn. All that climbing is worth it for a downhill run like this. And back down the trees through to the finish. My battery's getting low, but hopefully I'll get back in time to show you our cycle barn before the battery runs out. I've got more batteries down there, but I just want to show you where we're staying before this one runs out. just nudged over 10 miles and we're back down onto the roads. Nice downhill finish. I think I've probably only got about 400 meters to go. What a gorgeous, gorgeous run that was. But here we are now, back down into the village, and our bunk barn should be just about here. Look at these houses. Oh my word. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I thought so. We're this way. Bunk barn is just up here. Look at these places. Look at these gorgeous houses. Little hidden road with some of the most stunning views and houses along it. And here we are, back to the start. This is where we're staying. I'll just show you this. I'll put a link in the description to it. See, it sleeps about 15 people. For big family groups, small club groups, it's perfect. But there we go, 10 miles done, time for lunch. Tomorrow, out on the bike. I'm just arriving at registration for the Fred. All registered, picked up my race number, just got a top tube sticker, helmet sticker and bike number. Picked those up and now it's time to head off and find some lunch. There's a little pizza stall there but they're not warmed up to temperature yet, so I'm going to head off, find a bit of lunch somewhere and then go and relax for a couple of hours before I have to pick up the lap runners again at their halfway point. Well, it's one day until Fred Whitton and I'm just out for a little bike check, little bike test, check everything's working okay and enjoying this amazing sunshine. Just planned a little 12-mile route, just looping out and back from the bunk barn. And so far I've been on lovely quiet little cycle paths and lanes, so this is really lovely. Amazing weather. My wife and her mates are about 22 miles into the lap, so approaching halfway. They've been going for just over 10 hours. And there's a 24-hour cut-off, so they've got to keep pushing, but it's such a hot day for it today. It's really warm. So difficult with these big long endurance events. Same for me on the bike as them on their ultra. You don't want non-stop rain and you probably don't want non-stop sunshine either. But they'll be going through the night, I think. They've got head torches and they're prepared for a bit of nighttime. But last night and tonight we've had the Northern Lights over the UK, so I'm really hopeful that if they're going through the night they'll be doing so under the Northern Lights, because that'll be incredible. Up on top of the hills, head torches guiding the way and Northern Lights above. What an amazing thing to witness. So hoping that they carry on as safely as they are and have an amazing adventure as they go on. Much like myself, I'm looking forward to Fred tomorrow. I'm a little bit aware that I've not done the long rides I should have done because I've missed 2 long rides, but the plan is just to take it super easy, be very conservative with my effort and my pace, feel like mad, not get carried away, and hopefully just tick the climbs off one at a time. This is living, I tell you. This is living. Oh, I'm so happy. The road to myself, the lakes all around me in the sunshine. My wife's midway through an ultra run, so I've got a few hours to myself. I'll go and get an ice cream, maybe a burger. But, you know, out enjoying nature, sunshine, fresh air. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's nowhere better than this now, right now. Look at the sun we got. Oh my word. Check this. Beautiful. So pretty successful little test ride. Everything working fine. I've got a spare battery to take for the ride. Hang on, gear change. Yeah, I've got a spare battery for my gears to take. Spare GoPro battery. The plan is to try and record what I can, if I can. But the main objective is just to get around in one piece. But I think what I'll do for this week is probably end this video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Lots going on right now, so I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope your training is going well. Hope your racing going well. Gear change. Woo. It's these little punchy climbs that get you. But yeah, I hope it all is good with you. Whack some comments in, let me know how you're getting on. Take care, and I will see you after Fred Whitton. See you later.